So today's task is going to be, well, just making my toilet paper roll pots for all my seed trays. Well, I have another one, but I don't need paper pot for that, because that's a full-on seed tray. But for these, I like the paper pots that I did last year, so I will be making them again. I do have some new tools at my disposal. No idea what it's called. My boyfriend uses it for making markings, but I'm going to be using it for making the 2 centimeter line on the bottom, so that I know how high I need to cut my folded or flattened paper pots, because in the end they will come out square. So I've already flattened them every time I've emptied or this is in the toilet. So every time we empty a roll, it already gets flattened. So that's one job I do not have to do again. That will save time, I think. Yeah, so that is basically it. I've done this process last year also, and I'm early because it is the 19th of January, I believe, today. But I'm like, if I have time for it, I might as well do it. I have my iPad here because I need to look up how many pots I need per tray, because I cannot remember that for the life of me. And I will have to probably write it down somewhere, or put a label on it. That's even a better idea, put a label on it, but that's for another time. So, first, tea. Tea time. So let me show you all the supplies I have. So again, like I said, toilet paper rolls. These are the seed trays I use. This is the one that I got it from, I think it was Hema, which is a big, I'm not sure how you would call it. And the 4 trays are from Ho, a Dutch brand. And again, my measuring tool, my iPad for checking to see how much I need, and also some water to dip when you cut the ends at the bottom. I will show you, don't worry. It'll help it easier, make them a little bit more pliable to fold. But my very first job is going to be, I'm not going to be cleaning them, but I will be vacuuming them out so that not a lot of dirt is still in there, and they've been sitting there for a long time. So yeah, they will get a vacuum, and that's it. Nothing too more spectacular than that. I decided against cleaning them because I'm like, yeah, the only insect issue I had, or bug issue I had last year, were fungus gnats, and I'll probably get them again because I still see them everywhere. But I'll just put up these. This is a sad house plant, but I'll just put up these sticky traps because you'll see there are a couple on here, not that many, but still. I will just put those up in there. I learned that from last year. Put them up more early than you think you will need them. But yeah, so first job, vacuum. So let me show you how I will make one, and then I will crack on with the bulk of them. So again, like I said, first job is, because they are round to start with, just squish them and you will create 4 lines. After that, you need to find a way for you. Last year I used a ruler, but now it's like I need something that'll be a little bit more steadfast. So I asked my boyfriend for a tool. So again, just mark on is this enough? No. Now it's enough. So you need to mark your fold lines and then you can cut them up. So you only need 2 lines and then you can fold it again. And now you have 4 flaps, which you can, I usually fold them a little bit back and forth to help with everything. And then it's just a matter of figuring out how to fold it. No. There we go. And then I just put the bottom in a little bit of water. And that way when they dry up, they usually stay put, and then I'll just put them in my trays. So let me do another one. So again, first step is to fold them. So you make 4 lines, 4 creases. Then make a line at 2 centimeters. I think this is going to work. We shall see. Cut it. And cut it again. So you have 4 lines. Fold back the 4 flaps a couple of times. And then, no. Put them in water and line them up. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more times. Yeah, I'm thinking about if I can give any other tips. I'm not, the folding, well, that's difficult to explain. Maybe there's a better way for it, but I'm not sure. So yeah. they're all done. Well, I ran out of toilet paper rolls. I was thinking I was going to be having way more than enough, but I also ended up filling these ones more than I did last year. Last year I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows, and now I was like, yeah, I can fit an 8th row in here, so yeah, why not? So yeah, I do have a correction to make, as in how I fold the paper pots in the end, because I just fold them up, normally not doing a special technique. I did do that here. Nope, other end. I fold them in on each other, and later I was thinking to myself, I did not do that last year, I think. And I didn't, because I started to think about it and thinking, hey, that was not the technique. The technique was just folding it simple, putting it in water, and when this dries like this, it stays like this. So that was also one of the other reasons I did wanted to do this, since I wanted this to be dry before starting the other process. And I do have another seed starting tray. I was doing some studying. Oh, here it is. This one, the more, yeah, you could say classical one. And I'm wanting to start to switch out my other ones for this. And then I was thinking, it's a thought, that I could probably use these ones, including the dome, for winter sowing probably, since they do have drainage. They have a clear dome. I just probably need to duct tape it on and to make sure it sticks. This one doesn't have holes in the bottom, but that can definitely be arranged. Because I do have like some hellebore seeds, for example, that will require some cold stratification, I think. And maybe some other stuff that I can just plant outside and be more casual about it. But yeah, that's a thought for next year. So for now, I'm done folding toilet paper rolls. So I think this took me, going from the time-lapse times, because I'm filming takes extra time, but I think it took me about 1.5 to 2 hours to put this all together, which I think is it's a lot faster than last year. Last year I just did one big tray and the small tray in, according to my video, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So doing this in 1.5 to 2 hours really speed things up. I think what really helped was not having to measure every roll every time. So having that tool that from my boyfriend really was helpful. And yeah, just doing it every step by step, as in measuring everything, then cutting everything, and then making all the folds. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. I cannot wait to start all my seeds. I will probably check in my seed stack what I have and what I can start already or what not, but I think I will start my seeds end of February. Since last year I did it too soon, because then it has about 2.5 months to grow, which I hope will be enough. And then in May I will be prepared to transfer them outside, since I do not have a cold frame or anything like that outside. It needs to be warm enough for them to be outside and not outside, or they need to be outside with with nice temperature, not freezing anymore. So that for here in the Netherlands, for I would say that counts for the whole of the Netherlands. It's like May, half the second week of May usually is when after that we don't expect any frost. So if I can stretch myself to the end of February, I think I'm good. I need to hold on to that date, not go any sooner. Later I can definitely do, that's no problem, since I'm only starting perennials this year. The question is if I will have a vegetable patch this year to put some things in. I do have some melon seeds, some cucumber. No, I don't think I have cucumber. Courgettes that I do have. So stuff like that doesn't need a big container. I can just probably sow that directly into the soil, and hopefully we'll have a warm enough summer for them to thrive. But yeah, we'll see how everything goes. If you have any questions, put them in a comment box below and I'll get to them. So thank you for watching. I again hope you enjoyed, maybe learned something, maybe thought, I don't want to make paper bags again, because I was thinking it does take time, yes, but I do have the time now. That's why I'm already thinking about how can I use them again, because I don't want to waste it, because it took money, I spent money to get these. So then I was thinking about the winter sewing method, and I was like, yeah, maybe that can be a thing for me to help, or to do that, I should say, and then transfer to the full-on plastic containers without having to make paper toilet bags or toilet paper roll pots. Gosh, complicated. Before I start another ramble, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye everyone. Dag allemaal.